Have you ever found yourself constantly helping people, only to feel drained, unappreciated, or even manipulated? You're not alone. In life, there are certain types of people who will continuously demand your time and energy without ever truly benefiting from your help. What if I told you that the Stoic philosophy, an ancient school of thought focused on wisdom, self-control, and resilience, can offer some clarity on who truly deserves your assistance? Stoicism teaches us that our energy, time, and resources are limited. It encourages us to be mindful of where we invest them, ensuring we're not enabling negative behaviors or sacrificing our peace for those who refuse to grow. The Stoics believed in cultivating self-reliance, wisdom, and emotional control, and part of this includes knowing when to stop helping certain individuals who might be draining you. Today we'll explore 10 types of people you should stop helping immediately, using Stoic principles as our guide. By learning to recognize these types, we can protect our energy, focus on our own growth, and foster healthier relationships based on mutual respect. So, if you're ready to take control of your time and stop enabling unhealthy behavior, let's dive in. Type number 1. The chronic victim. The chronic victim is someone who constantly blames others or external circumstances for their problems, never taking responsibility for their actions. No matter how much help you offer, they never seem to improve, always stuck in a cycle of complaining and helplessness. Stoicism teaches us that we are responsible for our own actions and reactions. Epictetus famously said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." The chronic victim, however, refuses to take ownership of their life, seeking constant validation and assistance without making any effort to change. Helping them only reinforces their victim mentality, keeping them dependent on others rather than empowering them to take control of their situation. As Stoics, we should avoid enabling this behavior, as it prevents both their growth and our own. Focus on helping those who are willing to take responsibility for their lives and actions, and don't waste your energy on those who refuse to help themselves. Type number 2. The energy vampire. Energy vampires are individuals who drain your emotional and mental energy, leaving you feeling exhausted and depleted after each interaction. They are often negative, demanding, and self-centered, seeking constant attention and validation without ever giving anything back. Stoicism teaches us the importance of controlling our emotions and protecting our mental well-being. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that we must guard our peace of mind, as it's within our control. Energy vampires disrupt this peace, often leaving you feeling emotionally worn out or stressed. Helping these individuals only feeds their neediness and never restores balance or positivity. By constantly catering to their demands, you risk depleting your own resources while they remain stuck in their unhealthy patterns. Stoics remind us that we must prioritize our energy and peace, and choose to spend time with those who uplift and inspire us, not those who drain our vitality. Type number 3. The manipulator. Manipulators use guilt, emotional blackmail, or deceptive tactics to get what they want. They make you feel responsible for their emotions or exploit your good nature to get favors or advantages, often without ever offering anything in return. They thrive on controlling others for their own gain. From a Stoic perspective, we are responsible for our own actions and must avoid being swayed by external pressures or manipulation. As Epictetus said, "It is not things that upset us, but our judgments about them." The manipulator aims to control how you feel or act, often by preying on your sense of empathy or obligation. Helping a manipulator only reinforces their behavior, enabling them to continue using you as a tool to get what they want. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to be aware of such tactics and set firm boundaries, maintaining control over our actions and not allowing others to manipulate our emotions or decisions. Type number 4. The entitled. The entitled person believes they are owed help, attention, or resources without ever making an effort to earn or reciprocate. They expect others to serve their needs, often without appreciation or regard for the time and energy invested in them. This sense of entitlement can be exhausting and one-sided. From a Stoic viewpoint, life is about taking responsibility for our own actions and understanding that nothing is owed to us. Marcus Aurelius said, "Receive without pride. Let go without attachment." The entitled individual disregards this principle, expecting things without putting in the work themselves. Helping an entitled person only feeds their belief that they deserve special treatment without offering anything in return. It can also reinforce unhealthy expectations. Stoicism encourages us to maintain humility and self-sufficiency, teaching us that we should invest our energy in people who are grateful, respectful, and self-reliant, rather than those who take without appreciation or effort. Type number 5. The perpetual procrastinator. The perpetual procrastinator is someone who constantly delays tasks, always putting things off until the last minute, and often asks for your help to bail them out. Despite your assistance, they never take the necessary steps to change their habits or improve their situation. Stoicism teaches us the value of action and personal responsibility. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Procrastination is the opposite of self-mastery. It prevents growth and breeds dependence on others to cover up for their lack of action. By helping a procrastinator, you're merely enabling their avoidance and preventing them from learning the valuable lesson of taking responsibility for their own actions. Stoics believe in focusing on what we can control and taking deliberate steps toward improvement. If someone continuously relies on others instead of acting on their own, it's time to stop helping and encourage them to take ownership of their responsibilities. Type number 6. The chronic liar. The chronic liar is someone who constantly twists the truth, manipulates facts, and tells stories that don't align with reality. Whether it's for personal gain, to avoid consequences, or simply out of habit, they have little regard for honesty or integrity. In Stoic philosophy, truth and authenticity are highly valued. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." The chronic liar, however, disregards the importance of truth, often causing confusion and mistrust in those around them. Helping a liar only encourages their deceitful behavior, enabling them to continue avoiding the consequences of their actions. Stoicism teaches us to avoid situations and people who compromise our integrity or peace of mind. Instead of investing your energy in someone who thrives on dishonesty, focus on building relationships with those who value truth and transparency. Type number 7. The jealous competitor. The jealous competitor is someone who offers help or support, but their true motives are rooted in competition and envy. They may pretend to be on your side, but deep down, they want to see you fail or outshine you. Their help is often laced with subtle undermining or backhanded compliments, all while they quietly plot to outdo you. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own path and avoid being distracted by rivalry or envy. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The jealous competitor is not concerned with mutual growth, but rather with their own success at the expense of others. Helping them only reinforces a toxic dynamic. They may use your assistance to get ahead while secretly sabotaging your progress. Instead, Stoicism advises us to cultivate self-reliance, focus on our personal goals, and avoid those who view life as a competition rather than a shared journey of growth.